Vinca Major, Greater Periwinkle. Welcome to Pete's world of poisonous plants. This is where flowers bite back, leaves can kill, and beauty often hides the deadliest secrets. Remember, whether you're in your garden or out in the wild, don't touch anything unless you're absolutely sure what it is. Or, as my granddad used to say, you divn't have to give up gardening, just wear gloves and divent eaten out. Now brace yourself and enter at your own risk. Some plants have stories of beauty, others of death, and then there are those that hide their secrets under a carpet of innocent green leaves and cheerful purple flowers. Today we're digging into Vinca Major, the Greater Periwinkle. Don't let the name fool you. Behind its pretty petals lies a dark cocktail of chemicals that can twist your body inside out. Vinca Major is often seen crawling along garden borders, stone walls and woodland edges. It looks harmless enough, doesn't it? Glossy evergreen leaves, charming violet-blue flowers, a plant you might even call dainty. But appearances can deceive. Underneath that ornamental disguise lurk alkaloids, toxic compounds such as vincamine and reserpine that can wreak havoc on your nervous system, your blood pressure, and your heart. Now before you panic, yes, extracts of periwinkle have been used in medicine. Vincamine, for example, has been studied as a treatment to improve blood flow to the brain, and some of its relatives, like the Madagascar periwinkle, Catharanthus roseus, actually gave us life-saving chemotherapy drugs. But here's the catch: dose makes the poison. In the wrong hands or the wrong dosage, Vinca Major becomes less of a miracle and more of a murder weapon. Swallow too much of this plant and you won't be admiring flowers anymore. Instead, you might experience vomiting, diarrhea, a dramatic drop in blood pressure, fainting, seizures, even death. Imagine collapsing in the garden while your neighbors think you're just having a cheeky nap in the flower bed. Historically, Vinca has been tangled in both myth and superstition. In medieval Europe, periwinkle was sometimes called the flower of death. Why? Because its garlands were woven into funeral wreaths. In Italy, it was nicknamed the flower of the dead, a not-so-subtle hint to its darker reputation. Witches were even said to use periwinkle in their charms, both for love spells and curses. A strange double life for such a pretty plant cupid by day, grim reaper by night. And here's a chilling twist. While some cultures considered periwinkle protective, others warned it was linked to execution rituals and dark magic. In folklore, wearing a crown of periwinkle was said to make you invisible, handy for sneaking into a medieval pantry or escaping a mob with pitchforks after they found out you poisoned the ale. Scientifically, the poison comes from its ability to interfere with your body's smooth operation. Compounds like vincamine can affect blood vessels, slowing down circulation, while reserpine messes with neurotransmitters in your brain. Think of it as a puppet master yanking the strings of your nervous system, except this show doesn't end with applause. Now I can hear some of you wondering, well Pete, could anyone actually poison someone with periwinkle? Technically, yes. Grind enough leaves or roots, brew them into a tea, and you'd have a recipe for misery. Symptoms include a racing heart that suddenly plummets, dizziness so severe the world spins like a fairground ride from hell, and in extreme cases, cardiac collapse. And unlike foxglove or nightshade, there's no heroic antidote waiting in the hospital cupboard. Doctors can only treat the symptoms if they catch you in time. So next time you see a pretty carpet of periwinkle creeping across a wall or woodland floor, remember, that innocent splash of blue once decorated the coffins of the dead, whispered through witchcraft circles, and hides toxins that could topple a human body. Beautiful? Yes. Deadly? Potentially. Greater Periwinkle, nature's velvet assassin. Thanks for watching. And as always, enter at your own risk.